In Chapter 7, we're going to be looking specifically at the legislature. Again, this is where the laws are made that govern our state. We're going to look at the legislative process. You're going to want to take special note of that. How does a bill become a law? It's a long and tedious process, but there are really three basic steps. You have the introduction of the bill, then it gets referred to a committee, there's a floor action. It's really that simple, but it takes a lot of time because it has to go through both chambers, because we have to have all communities of interest represented. All bills are passed by majority rule, okay? And we're also going to learn that our legislature is part-time. We only meet in regular session once every 2 years. This is called a biennium. Again, this is fallout from the Reconstruction era, where we had very harsh, very oppressive government. When we wrote the Constitution of 1876, we wanted limited government. We didn't want lifetime politicians. We didn't want career politicians. And that's a good thing, but there's also some counterpoints to that as well. We're going to look at the difference between the Senate and the House. Both represent communities of interest, so why do you need both? What's the difference between the two? We're going to look at the leadership structure as well. Who's running the show? You're going to see in the Senate, it's the Lieutenant Governor, who's a statewide elected official. And over in the House of Representatives, you have the Speaker of the House, who is elected by the members. We're going to see that that leadership dynamic has a big effect on the public policy priorities that each chamber takes up. So those are the things that you want to look at from the chapter on the legislature. Again, part-time legislature, the difference between the Senate and the House, and the difference between the two leadership structures, and also how a bill becomes a law. So if you can focus on those things in Chapter 7, you'll get exactly what you need out of this particular reading assignment.